There's Junior driving to the inside of the 9 of Casey Kane. He got a great restart to Junior, but now, did Jarrett get that start? Looks like Jeff Gordon, once again, got a terrific restart.
Casey Mears on pit road, flat left front tire at this restart. Whoa, blocking going on there.
Big time blocking.
Dale Jr. and Tony Stewart. That's for 6th place. Not often you see somebody all the way down at the white line on the backstretch here at Indy.
White flag this time. Just one more lap for Dale Jarrett to catch him.
24 just pulls out. Dominant car all day. Now 1 lap away from a Brickyard 400 win. Jeff Gordon takes the white flag.
Now Elliott is going to do everything he can to make a move on the 88.
Who's off the pace? That's Ricky Rudd. Ricky Rudd with a right front problem. So far, green flag remains out. And they'll race the final half lap back to the checkered flag.
Look at all the blocking going on back there. Who's that blown up?
Somebody's blown Mark Martin. I believe it was.
It is Mark Martin.
Not again.
Elliott Sadler trying his teammate for second. That's all it's going to be, is for second spot. Caution flag is out. The race is over. Jeff Gordon wins the Brickyard 400 for a 4th time. A dominating performance today by Gordon.
Doing it, guys. You guys are awesome. Great job, driver. Great engines, in-house, everybody. Awesome job. Thanks, Rick.
Robbie Loomis congratulating his team. Jeff Gordon led.
Buddy, we do it together. We're all the man on this team. I'm telling you what, Hendrick Motorsports is so awesome. Thank you, guys.
That's Rick Hendrick talking to Jeff. Jeff Gordon led 124 of the 160 laps today. He turned 33 on Wednesday. Happy birthday. Marty?
Well, Robbie Loomis, this is the big one. You won the Brickyard 400. How does it feel?
It's incredible. First of all, I got to tell you what, I got to thank God. This one's for Pop. I know he's watching over, so we hit the debris down there. We needed a caution lap 124, the way everything worked out today. I can't say enough about Hendrick Motorsports and the job that everyone does. The engines were incredible. Ken Howes, Randy Dorton, Rex Stump. I could go on, but hello to Mary Hendrick at home, Rick's mom. I know she's at home, and hopefully everybody's feeling better, but just a great day for DuPont Chevrolet. We're really glad to be in Victory Lane.
I talked to Jeff this morning. He said he didn't think the car was that good. What did you guys do to this thing to make it that dominating?
We didn't sleep last night. I tell you, Brian Whites and myself, we looked through the notes, and Joe, just such a team effort. Steve Letard, I could go on and on about these guys. It's just an incredible day. Just got to keep digging. Yesterday, the first practice, I was really sick. The car was terrible. We about weren't talking. It was so bad. Worked on it, got better and better. Right now, I'm going to kiss those bricks.
There you go. He's got a date with some mortar. He's going to go kiss some bricks.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. also had problems on the last lap, along with Mark Martin. Both of them lost finishing positions. Jeff Gordon, all his way today. He stops on the yard of bricks, and he's climbing out of the car to salute the hometown fans. Listen to the crowd.
We said that Jeff Gordon had run 69 laps. I think that was a mistake. I think we had some mathematics arithmetic.
But he came in, he did stop there, but he also stopped Tony Stewart on the apron of the track.
And he's wiggling the car, which means he's out of fuel.
Because some of those guys stopped 6 laps later earlier in the race. So you're right, that count for Gordon was not correct. Dave, what do you got?
Conversation to Tony was, we should be fine, but then Tony radioed back, I'm out right now.
Man, that's going to be from 3rd to last.
2 laps to go.
Harvick down on the bottom takes a spot, or trying to take the spot back away from Kyle Busch, but Kyle has none of it.
It's a great run. There's Junior back on that high side, trying to work his way by Johnson for the 5th position.
Tony Stewart has just gotten to his pit stall on pit road, fueling the car and trying to get it refired. The field coming around to get the white flag this time. Leader has the white flag, final lap of the race. The caution comes out from here on in, the race is over.
Gage.
Jeff Burton, that 31 car, closes in. Harvick still trying to get by Busch for third spot. Here comes Gordon.
Looks like he's going to make it. Jeff Gordon's going to score his first win at Chicago.
Good job.
Post trouble, car spinning. Oh, in the wall.
Matt Kenseth.
Matt Kenseth.
Yeah, that was really nice. That was real nice.
Casey Mears.
In the grass, in the 42 car.
Somebody turned right down across me.
Kevin Harvick.
Oh, man.
Comes home.
Jeff Gordon, we got a race on our hands, so this is going to come. They're going to come from everywhere.
Gordon's on the gas. Green flag. 2 laps to settle it.
They got that fast restart. There you see Dale Earnhardt Jr. goes to the bottom, slams the door on Jimmy Johnson in the 48. Looks like Johnson's going to get kicked to the high side, though, by Kurt Busch in the 97.
Stewart is blocked in the 20. Nowhere to go. It's Junior and Gordon.
Gordon's not going to give up that yellow line. You can bet that.
8-car with you, 2-car gap, that's 2x2.
Now, Junior's got help. Kurt Busch. No, Busch slices to the outside. He wants to win the 500.
Coming outside.
He gives Jeff Gordon a push going off into turn 3.
Kurt Busch, the next L Cup champion, fights his way to second.
The good thing he can't get any closer than that, because I believe he would have probably given Gordon a big shot up the hill.
Here they come, boys. White flag. 1 to go. Scott Ricks to Forrest. Stewart looks to go 3 wide. Thinks better of it. He is trapped behind Jimmy Johnson.
Boy, that 97 car of Kurt Busch is a fast piece of equipment right there. He's got to look.
He's the only Ford in the front 5. What can he do?
Look at Scott Riggs in that 10 car. He's trying to get him a top 5 finish in this Daytona 500. And there's Jimmy Johnson on the 48 on the outside, Darrell. Somebody needs to get up there and go with him, but I don't know if Tony Stewart can run the outside or not. He hadn't all day. Busch to the outside. Gordon slams the door into the turn 3.
6 cars have a chance to win it. Jeff Gordon's going to lead him into turn 4. They're 1 mile from home.
Tony Stewart just slid up the racetrack. He and Jimmy Johnson are going to make contact.
3 wide. They're bouncing off each other. Jeff Gordon's going to win his 3rd Daytona 500. Kurt Busch, Dale Jr.
Jeff Gordon has stabilized the lead over Clint Boyer. Boyer slipping back a little bit from where he was a couple of laps ago. Do they have enough fuel to make the final 3 miles here at Homestead and get to the checkered flag 1 and 2? I'm sure as Boyer came in here, though, he really wasn't thinking about it. He knew he was in a battle for the 3rd spot. All of a sudden, the doors opened for him to finish 2nd in the points. With all they've accomplished, almost unfathomable that Hendrick Motorsports has never won at this Homestead Miami Speedway. They are 1 lap away as the captain has showed up in his team's pit down from the top of the tower for the final lap. Jeff Gordon leading the race. Brad Keselowski in charge of the championship. After what has been, it's fair to say, one of the more tumultuous weeks of his storied NASCAR Sprint Cup career, checkered flag, and a win at Homestead for Jeff Gordon.
I'm proud of you guys. That was awesome.
And the checkered flag.
And this traffic is going to play a big role right now.
Ooh, Rusty didn't get off a 2 at all that time. Here comes Gordon, right up against the back bumper. Everybody in the crowd on their feet.
And as I said, the slower the traffic, I think, caused that right there.
Here comes Gordon, right up to the bumper again.
Did you hear that wheel spin, Benny?
Yeah, I did hear that wheel spin.
The bump and run.
There it is.
Gordon underneath to the lead. 2 laps to go. Can Rusty come back?
Jeff better hope not.
31 races since Jeff Gordon has been to victory lane. The much publicized dry spell could come to a close in 1 more lap around the Bristol half mile. He dominated the opening part of the race, got caught back in traffic. traffic after a late pit stop, but the bump and run is going to get Jeff Gordon the checkered flag and the end of the winless streak. Gordon wins the Sharpie 500 at Bristol.
Here's a discussion about the bump and run.
We've seen this before between these two. For some reason, all of a sudden in those last laps, Rusty Wallace's car wouldn't get off of turn number 2. Jeff Gordon ate the distance up between him and then did what he had to do, frankly, to get the win.
And you know what? Rusty would have done the same thing, I think, if he were in that position.
And the other angle to this is points. You know, Robbie Loomis, Jeff Gordon's crew chief, told me that before he left the Hendrick Motorsports shop to come to this race, he went into the museum and looked at the trophy. Looked at the trophy that you get for winning here at Bristol. He said, I want one of those, and I want it this weekend. Marty?
Well, Robbie, it's been a long time coming for you guys, and you did not give up this entire season or tonight.
I tell you what, you know, Jeff Gordon's been through so much, and it's just exciting for this team to win the night race. We've never won it. I mean, I can't say how much it just means. Just, you know, we talked last week, all we need is to get a little momentum. Right there, smoke off it. He loves the night race, baby.
He's going to wreck. He just did. That's a very nice burnout.
We're loving it. Thank you, guys.
Go, all right. This team heads to victory lane for the first time in a long, long time, Alan.
Robbie Loomis told me he would kiss the trophy that you get for winning this race if they picked it up tonight.
Well, he'll get a chance.
We're going to want to see that.
To perhaps think about moving to the Indianapolis 500 and running the open wheel cars, but instead Jeff Gordon chose the NASCAR stock car route. And he is on his way to a victory in the first stock car race run at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and there's his crew. They can't watch.
The Rainbow Warriors did good today, didn't they? Here he comes, Bob.
Off of corner number 4, Doyle Ford displays the white flag. Jeff Gordon has 2.5 miles to go before he wins this event. It'll be his second NASCAR Winston Cup victory. He brings the car through corner number 1, okay, and onto the short chute.
There's Brett Bodine. It looks like Brett's getting a little bit closer, but does he have time? He is getting closer.
On to the backstretch now with less than 1/2 lap to go for Jeff Gordon. He eyes turn number 3.
Listen to the crowd as they acknowledge Jeff Gordon when he goes by.
It's an unbelievable situation in Indianapolis. Here he is in the 4th turn. This is his final trip around turn number 4. And Jeff Gordon is about to write his name in the racing history books. Years from today, when 79 stock car races have been run here, we'll remember the name. Jeff Gordon, winner of the inaugural Brickyard 400.
And he's 22. 2 to go. 2 laps remaining. Youngest winners over the years, Donnie Thomas at 20. Talk about the greats. Fireball Roberts won his first race in when he was 21. It was 30 years ago that Fireball lost his life in this race this weekend. Bobby Hillen was 22.
Man, I had to be in there somewhere when I was my first one.
They don't remember back that far. Okay. White flag. 1 to go. Coming around the Daytona 500 winner, Sterling Marlin. Looking up Jimmy Spencer just in front of him. Boy, this is a moment. He's diving along. Set on the pole at 181.439. He will become only the 5th driver in 35 years to win the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte, North Carolina from the pole. Checkers are out, and they are down, and it is Jeff Gordon victorious this evening on this Memorial Weekend at the Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Now I called another one.
You're in good company.
No, they did the right thing. I wouldn't have took a chance on it, but they did.
Earnhardt up to congratulate him.
He's shaking his fist at him. No, not really.
He'll race you hard, but I'll tell you, you did a good job, and Gordon did it splendidly.
I think everybody knew that he was going to win, just didn't know when.
Well, it's happened here. In this major race of the season, the Coca-Cola 600 belongs to Pittsboro, Indiana's Jeff Gordon with a sensational run in the 35th annual Coca-Cola 600.
Among them as they come to the line. Caution is coming out. That could be the final lap under green. And if it is, Gordon has won with Terry Labonte second and Craven third. Dale Jarrett caught up. And there you see Kenny Wallace in that incident. Brett Bodine's number 11 is involved. And there's the number 1 of Morgan Shepherd all torn up.
See Bobby Hamilton there. He just touches Benson right there on the left rear corner, and that sets a chain reaction off. You can see up on the top there, Joe Nemechek in the 73. Morgan Shepherd in the 1, now turned sideways, and all around them. Lake Speed's in that.
And for the second time today, Mike Skinner got out of something that you would thought he would have had no car at all. Jeff Gordon, young, loves the NBA, all pro sports, video games. Outspoken, aggressive. Terry Labonte, the quiet guy who likes to hunt and fish, would rather slide in the back door and not be seen. There they are, first and second of the Daytona 500.
Kenny is almost a lap down, fought his way back into contention, and now to win the biggest race of all Winston Cup races, the Daytona 500.
Jennifer Fry in the Washington Post wrote about the different style of these two people. The quiet one, Terry Labonte, the reserved conservative, and Jeff Gordon, the young and flashy one. Jennifer couldn't have hit it better, and they couldn't have hit it better. Look at them lining up to come across. Checkers and yellow. And Terry Labonte pulls up, and here comes the 25 car up. This reminds me of the 24 Hours of Daytona, the year the Ferraris won it. First, second, and third, and they lined up across the line. We've never seen it since. One year we did.
And they're side by side at the start-finish line. Rudd with a car length advantage. Get up in front of him. You got to get in front of him. You can't let him come back on the outside. Oh! Rudd just stuck it in too deep at the bottom of turn 1. Lost the momentum. Gordon got the lead. Rudd's coming back. But that should have been Rudd's last lap move. All right, we're going to see what happened. One more set of corners down in turn 3 and 4. Man, he was there. That would have been for the win if it was on this lap. If he can get close enough, he might have a shot to try it again. Rudd tries that high side. I think Gordon knows what he's going to do this time, though. He's going to try to make a run down the hill, Darrell, off turn 4. We'll see what happens. He gets the run. Here he comes. He's going to dive to the bottom. Gordon to block, and Gordon to win. He holds off Ricky Rudd. Wow. Marlon Mayfield at the line. Ryan Newman edges the 90 of Hut Strickland for 5th. But Hut Strickland finished 6th. What a run. Ryan Newman 5th.
Sorry to put you through all that work. That's 100. Jeff Craven, get that flag.
That is 100 Winston Cup wins for car owner Rick Hendrick. And in a very short period of time. Just like this young man right here. That's his 55th Winston Cup win in a very short period of time. 11 Hendrick wins for Terry Labonte, 9 for DW and for Tim Richmond driving for Rick. Jeffrey Bodine 7, Ken Schrader and Ricky Rudd 4 apiece, 1 for Jerry Nadeau.
And I might add, our points leader, Dale Jarrett, finishes 18th. It's going to be close, guys.
Rick Hendrick's first win as a car.
You know, I think I found something I like about the car tomorrow. It gets pretty racy.
The finishes we've had with these car tomorrow races. And there, Denny Hamlin in the 11. He gets Matt Kenseth for the 3rd spot. Here comes Jimmy Johnson in that 48 car. This is 3rd, 4th, and 5th right here.
These cars up front right now are so equal. 87 on Gordon, 83 on Stewart. Hamlin's in 81. Jimmy Johnson's in 83. That's your lead car.
Everybody's in the 80s.
They're same speed.
2 laps to go this time.
I tell you, Smoke is going to give it one more shot, but I don't think he's got enough to get there.
And nobody can say this was a cakewalk for Jeff Gordon. He had to fight his way back.
A little bit more back there for you. White flag when you get down there.
I mean, just how solid this group has been all year long. If they hang on in the top 5, this right here.
I'm not trying to start anything here, guys, but that right rear tire on that 24 car looks soft. I guess it isn't. But I know one thing, Stewart is closing in a hurry.
He's got a half a lap to go, Mike.
I guess Jeff is just being that cautious, but I thought I saw that right rear tire look like it was a little soft.
Jeff Gordon rounds turn 4. Become the first driver in the history of Phoenix International Raceway to win a cup race from the pole. Jeff Gordon finally gets his first Phoenix win and ties Dale Earnhardt.
Jeff Gordon, I got a special flag for you at the start-finish line. If you want it, bud, come and get it. Special flag.
Look at the hats if you want an indication of what that flag says.
A pretty good idea of what it will say.
Guys are awesome in there. Way to go.
Chevy congratulates Jeff Gordon, winner of the Subway Fresh Fit 500. Chevy, an American Revolution. As Jeff Gordon salutes the Richard Childress owned number 3 as it was driven by Dale Earnhardt to 6 of his 7 Nextel Cup championships tonight. Gordon ties Earnhardt for career wins in Nextel Cup racing.
And I don't think there's any question. We've known for years that Jeff.
Junior's there.
Look what that did. That let Junior get there. I mean,
but he gives up a lot of ground right there, Darrell.
Yeah.
His car will not turn from the center off.
it's just too tight off at 2 over there. That's where you got to squeeze out the throttle ever so slightly. He's going to get a run at him, but it's going to be too little too late.
Bush is coming, and Mark Martin has a run on Tony Stewart.
Here
And the front
Junior.
four
He's
are
gonna go
packed together again.
He's going to go the high side. It ain't going to do him any good.
This race 5 times has been won by a last lap pass. Jimmy Johnson locked onto his teammate and mentor Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon's DuPont Pepsi Chevy is going to win the Pepsi 400.
What's the wiggle going to be that costs Gordon the win or Johnson the chance to make a run at him? Lost some time there.
Yeah, Jimmy said, I got to try something. Yeah, that's where he'd made up a lot of his time.
2 to go.
Looks like they may not catch this traffic before the end of the race. But it's probably still affecting their cars. They're close enough. Johnson gets a big run off of 2 now.
Coming to the white flag. So far, Gordon's been able to hold him off. Can he do it for another lap and a quarter? Johnson's gotten a big run off turn 4 several times on Gordon, but not been able to finish the pass. He slides this time.
Gordon gets the big run.
By 3, white flag.
Last lap. Gordon gaining some ground. Can he hang on?
Oh, Jimmy Johnson sideways as he went to the gas hard. Look at him.
Sliding off the corner. Half a lap to go. There is lap traffic ahead. We've had fantastic finishes in Atlanta. Will this be another side-by-side run to the checkers? It's going to be a sideways run to the checkers. Johnson tries to get there, can't get it done. Career win number 85. Jeff Gordon, third on NASCAR's all-time win list.
Wow. That's some driving right there.
What a finish.
Yeah, all this going on, we couldn't go back.
Yeah. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, boys.
Tony Stewart came up and passed all of those cars from running 8th all the way to 3rd.
But you couldn't leave that.
No, absolutely not.
I mean, that was something. Two of the sport's best putting on a driving show.
That was just incredible.
Awesome job, Jeff. You did amazing, dude. And all you guys in the pits, Alan, I'm so proud of you, man. I'm sorry I almost gave that thing away, but woo, that feels good.
That doesn't get any better than that right there. That's some talent.
Sliding around, hanging on, but not giving up. And Jeff Gordon and his crew chief Alan Gustafson and their whole team, Doc, with their 3rd win this season.
What an impressive performance, Alan. Great job by you guys out here in Adjustments all day. But tell me your impressions of what your driver did those final 10 laps holding off Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, our car was really fast to start. We knew that. And it was really good at the end after the rain. It kind of helped our car out. So Jeff got going there, and we just knew we had to pit a little quicker than we wanted to. Those guys pitted under green a little quicker than we wanted to. So that last run, we had to go a ways on tires. But that's Jeff. Jimmy's car was probably a little better at the end, and Jeff got him. That's Jeff Gordon right there.
That says it all, guys. That is Jeff Gordon right there. On a bad day, he's better than most. On a good day, he's the best of the best.
5th win at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, first since 2003. Terrific fight.
You have to have everything right to win here, and the whole team is invested in this race.
While we watch Jeff work through these final 2 laps, just to mention a couple of other stories to kind of tie up drivers' days. Kevin Harvick running in 8th position now after contending for the lead and starting on pole early. Dale Earnhardt Jr. rallying back into the top 10. He's running 9th at the moment. Brad Keselowski running 13th. Jimmy Johnson has faded to 14th. Tony Stewart runs 17th. And we also mentioned Juan Pablo Montoya earlier. He's in 23rd. Kurt Busch trapped a lap down. Talked about Junior and Keselowski getting the caution and the free pass. It never fell right for Kurt, and he still trapped a lap down back in 28th place.
And the 5 car of Casey Kane, who was the leader.
All right, one more time, bud. You got a lot of room behind you. Hit your marks.
And we pointed out early on, they've had a lot of very good races, but just find ways not to win once again today.
Hold it there, bud.
He's in the last lap. And as we look out the window across at the grandstands, all the fans that are here at the Speedway today are now on their feet, watching to see if Jeff Gordon comes back around to take another checkered flag. Final corners. He won the first one in 1994. 20 years later, he wins the 21st. Checkered flag in the Brickyard 400 to Jeff Gordon.
Yeah, buddy. Greatest photos over here on the best. We're going to kiss the bricks, boys. Kiss the brick, baby. What did I tell you this morning? What did I tell you when I got here? Yes, sir. I'm so glad we brought it home for you, boss. Thanks for coming, buddy. Let's go kiss those bricks. You guys are so awesome. That is unbelievable. Yes! It's you guys. You did this. Awesome. Awesome job, Eddie. God, I finally had the restart of my life.
Yes, you did. Right when he needed it.
What a day for Jeff Gordon, Rick Hendrick, Alan Gustafson, and their team. Vince?
Alan Gustafson shaking the hands of each and every one of his crew members who have done such a terrific job today. Before the race this morning, we talked about this race, and you talked about the significance of possibly winning it. Now that you've done it, what's it mean?
I'm having a terrible interview because it's just unbelievable. You know, I want to win this race my whole life, win here. It's an unbelievable place in the history of this racetrack, and Jeff's amazing record here. And you know, this is the one. This is the one for me. I'm so proud of everybody at the 524 shop. Casey had a great run, and it's a new car, and just a ton of work to it, ton of work into it, and those guys, they did it. They're the best.
Congratulations. Doc.
With Rick Hendrick, and Rick, 20 years ago this saga began. He made history in '94, and he did it again today with his 5th victory. What's this mean to you and your team?
I told him. That's how I feel. You know, I told him this morning, I said, this is your day. And he's been so good on the long runs at every track, and he gets around this place so well. But for him to break that tie, it's pretty special. And we're a little bit older than we were 20 years ago, but it's a great win. And this is, what a way for Jeff here in Indianapolis, where this is his home track. And I remember even the first one, how good it felt. This one feels just as good.
We'll let you go, my friend. You have some bricks to go kiss. Go celebrate.
Okay, thank you, Jerry.
Alan?
The 4s have been good for Jeff here at Indianapolis. Won the race in 1994, 2004, 2014. If you like numbers, those are pretty good ones. And the biggest number of all for Jeff, 5. 5 wins at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Incredible.
And it needs to happen here at the backstretch. He lagged back just a little bit to get that run.
42 wants to do something. If he could get some help, I'm telling you, he'd put some pressure on Jeff. But so far, they don't have the help.
Tony Stewart in the 20 car going to the bottom. Michael Waltrip in the 15 pushing him. They'll be coming to the white flag. This time they're going to kick Elliott Sadler to the high side, the 38.
Stewart took the air off Sadler's spoiler. McMurray working him down, but Stewart's got room. They touch.
He's there.
He one to go.
Working just right.
Now, boys, let me tell you, that 15 and that 20, it could be trouble for Jeff Gordon.
McMurray and Mayfield traded a little paint, and Jeremy is up to 4th. Kurt Busch, the defending series champ, battles for 5th. 4 cars with a little breakaway.
Jeff Gordon protecting that bottom of the racetrack. You can see Michael Waltrip all over the back bumper of Tony Stewart.
They just can't get to him. They're there, but they can't get enough run on him to get by him. It's a long way down here to the start-finish line, but I just don't think they got the steam. Jeff, his car is just too fast.
A lot of races have been decided between right here and the finish line, down past the pit exit. But Jeff Gordon is going to hold him off and win the Aaron's 499. Tony Stewart, a hard-fought 2nd. Michael Waltrip 3rd. Jeremy Mayfield to 4th. And Jamie McMurray, top 5.
Oh, Ken Schrader finished 8th, but Jeff Gordon led 138
make it
laps.
easy. I'm going to give me a race.
Remember, the force will be with you, always.
Dale Earnhardt trying to win his 2nd. Buddy, where will Earnhardt make the move?
Boy, I don't know. Gordon looks awful strong as they come off turn 2 over there down the back straightaway. Kenny Irwin looks to the outside.
Right here's where he has to make the move. And he wasn't able to get that run up under Jeff Gordon like he wanted to.
But that's what we said Friday. He was this far behind in the International Race of Champions. He looks inside. He goes outside. He looks inside again.
Okay, right now he's got to pull right down on that back bumper and try to get him loose coming off turn 4. He does not have the muscle at this point.
But he may have some momentum. Here comes Earnhardt. He's all the way to the bottom. Almost in the grass. He slides up the racetrack, and Jeff Gordon will win it for the 2nd time.
Wow, what a race. Oh, he gave him a little shot after there.
Now that was a love tap.
All right, there's Valentine's Day, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Ralph Shaheen.
Congratulations, Ray Evernham. You did it again. You told him to protect the bottom. That's exactly what he did. Is that where you were afraid he was going to come?
Yeah, well, Dale's pretty strong up off the bottom, and, you know, Jeff did a great job driving the car. Car wasn't the quickest car all day, but he did a great job driving it. Want to thank God first for giving us the opportunity to do this, and DuPont and Quaker State Pepsi, everybody that supports us. And I want to say hey to Rick again. I'm sorry he couldn't
Early in the race. Matter of fact, most of the guys we talked about early in the race have kind of faded, but he's come on. White flag.
Bobby Labonte, bit of smoke as he comes around. He will complete this race.
Jeff Gordon's got 1 3/4 second lead. Dave Blaney in 93 in front of him. He just needs to ride there. They keeping him posted what's going on behind him.
Yeah, he's got a lot of lap cars in front of him, but Dale Jarrett still doesn't have a chance to catch him no matter what happens.
Jeff Gordon's winning percentage is going to be about 1 in 5. It's his 260th Winston Cup race, and here comes Jeff Gordon for his 53rd career Winston Cup win.
24, baby.
Hey.
Rodney, what are you going to do with that million, buddy?
Viva Las Vegas! I hit the jack.
Carl Edwards has caught Ryan Newman, and that's a battle for 4th place.
Good day for Carl after having that drive-through penalty.
A lot of smoke for Gilliland. No caution.
White flag in the air. 1 to go.
One more, buddy.
Oh, man. Can you just... Denny Hamlin is sitting there. He's so close. Why couldn't there be 5 more laps?
I mean, he is closing ever so fast, but it's just not going to be enough.
He's going to be there, but that's it. Just going to run out of time.
Stanley Steamer running just fine.
Yes,
make it to the finish line.
Look at that thing coming across. Look at the steaming, still steaming.
Jeff Gordon and the DuPont Chevrolet win at Darlington. Hamlin second, Johnson third, and Newman holds off Carl Edwards for 4th by 2 car lengths. What a drive.
The scheduled distance, 500 laps. This will be a regular attempt at the restart, not a green-white checker.
Oh, Jamie with a good run off turn 2. That's as good as you could hope for.
Side by side for the lead as they go into 3. McMurray a little higher through 3 and 4. The advantage to the 24. White flag in the air one more time around for Gordon. Jeff Gordon looking for a storybook ending to the 2015 season. Out of 3 and 4, this win's going to punch his ticket to the championship 4. Gordon wins at Martinsville.
Yeah, that's how you fight. Hey, boys, that's how you do it.
Sure. The race will end no matter what, and we got us another winner, boys.
Boy, Harvick is coming all over the racetrack. And a lot of traffic in front of Jeff Gordon. He's going to catch him down in turn 3 and 4.
Harvick got a great run down the back straightaway. It's down to half a second.
He'll try.
4/10 of a second.
I think it's
a 1/3 of a second.
Great effort.
Jeff Gordon off turn 4. Win number 89 for Jeff Gordon by 2 car lengths over Kevin Harvick.
Knocking the door and break it down.
Finish second to this man right here. Mike, you think the man could win 100 races?
Little bit of lap traffic trouble for Jeff Gordon, but here he takes the checkered flag. Career win, number 88, 8th win at Martinsville. So that's 8 grandfather clocks for this 4-time champion. And again, it keeps his streak of consecutive seasons in line with at least 1 win.
Hey, remember, he's a dirt racer. He drove that thing sideways all the way.
That was a great burnout.
He can do it.
Yes, it was. 7.
And that's what NASCAR was concerned about. A lot of debris on the racetrack.
God. All Budweiser cans.
However, that debris has come from that section of the grandstand. That's a sad commentary. The fans, of course, they want to see a green flag finish. Safety of the drivers, though, is paramount. And Jeff Gordon will win the Aaron's 499 over Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jimmy Johnson, Kevin Harvick, and Robbie Gordon.
Go.
Jeff Gordon.
It's been since 1999 that Jeff Gordon has been able to come home and win at this racetrack. He has not finished a race in 3 years, but folks, tonight, Jeff Gordon wins again at Lowe's Motor Speedway.
Got ahead of the 24 team. Unbelievable. I would have never bet that the 24 would have had enough grip to get through the corner after running on the flat.
He's got a horseshoe up their butt, but keep it up there. Great job, guys. Woo, that's awesome. Charlotte.
Great effort there, and I bet Rick Hendrick is just...
Crew Chief Alan Gustafson has been to victory lane here with Mark Martin and with Kyle Busch. Last week, 20-year-old Trevor Bayne won the Daytona 500 after battling Thursday and drafting with his boyhood hero, Jeff Gordon. Today, Jeff Gordon rolls off turn 4, 0 for 66, 1 for 67. Win here for Chevrolet as he rips up the grass.
He's on fire.
Really felt like that was the coming together for he and the Hendrick team to springboard them to good things to this season. Then they've struggled. Only 8 top 10 finishes all season, and they failed to finish 8 races.
Now there's a battle going on for the 6th position. Jarrett had it from Junior. Junior took it back away, and here comes Jeff Gordon trying to take it away from both of them.
One more lap, and Jeff Gordon clinches the championship, because then he couldn't finish far enough down in the race to lose the points he'd need to lose. So next time he crosses the start-finish line, Jeff Gordon is the 2001 NASCAR Winston Cup Series champion. And he's going to do it fighting Dale Earnhardt Jr. for 6th place.
Oh, a little loose there, Pete. About got her down on the apron.
Let's listen. I guess he's a little busy for them to pass that message on to him right now.
Well, he moves into the 6th position. He's got about 2 seconds to the next spot.
Well, he wanted to win it running up front. It's not going to be a win, which earlier in the day looked like it had the potential to be. But he's going to get himself a good top 10 finish today, unlike the last 2 weeks where they've struggled so badly. Earnhardt Jr. and Jarrett, 7th place. There's the banner. It's official now. NASCAR Winston Cup Series champions for 2001, Jeff Gordon and the Hendrick Motorsports team.
4 times he has won the championship.